In rivers, swamps, and coastlines around the world, they're waiting. Silent, ancient, perfect, the last living link to the age of dinosaurs. What if I told you there's an animal that has survived asteroid impacts, ice ages, and the extinction of the dinosaurs, and it's still hunting today? They can wait hours without moving a muscle, strike faster than you can blink, and drag prey into the water without a sound. These are not just crocodiles, they are survivors, and they may be the most successful predators the Earth has ever seen. Crocodiles. They are among the oldest predators still alive today. They first appeared more than 200 million years ago, back in the age of dinosaurs. And while the dinosaurs disappeared, the crocodile endured. What's even more astonishing is how little they've changed. It's as if nature perfected the blueprint early on and never needed to touch it again. But behind that cold reptilian stare lies one of the most efficient killers on the planet. And in the next few minutes, we're going to see exactly why. Crocodiles are patient hunters. They don't need to chase their prey across the savannah or the ocean. Instead, they wait, silent, motionless, almost invisible beneath the water's surface. Their bodies are built for this kind of ambush. Eyes and nostrils sit above the skull, allowing them to breathe and see, while the rest of their body remains hidden below. Even their skin, armored with tough, ridged scales, breaks up their outline, blending them into the rippling water. And when the moment comes, they explode with terrifying speed. From stillness to a lightning-fast strike, their jaws snap shut with a bite force of over 3,500 pounds per square inch, stronger than any other animal alive. The Nile crocodile can reach even higher, up to 5,000 pounds. To put that in perspective, that's powerful enough to crush a turtle shell, a cow's skull, or even the frame of a small boat. But here's the scary part. The bite isn't what kills. Because for a crocodile, catching you is only step one. What comes next is much, much worse. Once a crocodile has its prey in those jaws, the battle isn't over. It's only just begun. They don't chew. Instead, crocodiles use one of the most brutal tactics in the animal kingdom, the death roll. They twist their entire body in a violent spiral, tearing flesh apart with sheer rotational force. In shallow water, they'll drag prey under, using the weight of the river itself as their ally. Every move is designed to conserve energy. They don't waste effort chasing. They strike once, hold tight, and let physics and patience do the rest. It's a method so effective, it hasn't needed to change in over 200 million years. But what truly makes crocodiles so extraordinary isn't just how they kill, it's how they survive. They can slow their heart rate to just 2 or 3 beats per minute, allowing them to stay underwater for more than an hour, waiting, watching, conserving energy. When food is scarce, they can go months without eating, surviving on a single large meal by slowing their metabolism to a crawl. And their resilience doesn't stop there. Crocodiles can live in both fresh and salt water. Some species, like the saltwater crocodile, can travel across open oceans, riding currents for hundreds of kilometers. That's how they've spread across continents, from the rivers of Africa to the coastlines of Australia. They are living paradoxes, ancient, yet perfectly suited for the modern world. Relentless predators, yet patient survivors. And perhaps most impressive of all, they're smarter than we think. Crocodiles have been observed using tools, balancing sticks on their snouts to lure in nesting birds looking for twigs. They can recognize patterns, remember feeding times, and even coordinate during group hunts. This isn't just instinct, it's strategy. For as long as humans have lived beside rivers, Crocodiles have been both feared and worshipped. In ancient Egypt, they were seen as living gods, embodiments of power and protection. Temples were built for them, and their mummified bodies were buried with the same care as pharaohs. Across Africa, Asia, and Australia, stories of crocodiles have shaped cultures for thousands of years. To some, they are symbols of fertility and strength. To others, omens of death. But in every story, one truth remains. No one truly controls a crocodile. They exist on their own terms. But even kings have rivals. In the wild, dominance is never absolute. In Africa's rivers, crocodiles clash with hippos, creatures just as territorial, just as ancient. A full-grown hippo can crush a crocodile beneath its jaws. Yet even they maintain an uneasy truce, each respecting the other's power. In South America, jaguars slip silently into the water, ambushing caimans with a single, precise bite to the skull. And of course, the greatest rival of all has always been us, humans. We hunt them, capture them, and cage them, turning their primal strength into a spectacle. From crocodile farms to tourist shows, people flirt with danger for the sake of thrill and curiosity. Handlers press their heads into open jaws, dance inches from disaster, forgetting that this creature is millions of years older than fear itself. Sometimes, that reminder comes suddenly and brutally, because no matter how tame they seem, crocodiles never truly belong to us. They belong to the wild. But not every encounter is one of violence. In the wetlands of South America, something extraordinary happens. Caimans, close cousins of the crocodile, share the same shores with capybaras, the world's largest rodents. They bask in the sun side by side, unbothered, unafraid. It's not friendship, it's equilibrium. The crocodile doesn't waste energy where there is no hunger, and the capybara knows the rules of this ancient peace. Even in a world built on survival, there are moments of quiet understanding, where predator and prey simply coexist, each knowing their place in the grand design. They are not just survivors, they are the environment's own enforcers, silent regulators of life and death. Where crocodiles vanish, the rivers change. Fish populations spiral. Water grows murky. The balance collapses. But when the crocodile returns, nature stabilizes again. It's not just a story. We've seen it happen. In northern Australia, when saltwater crocodiles were almost hunted to extinction, fish and turtle numbers surged, disrupting the delicate balance of the rivers. But, after decades of protection, as the crocodiles came back, so did the order of the ecosystem. And in parts of Africa, rivers without crocodiles tell a different story. Overgrown with sickly fish and cloudy waters, missing the silent hand of their top predator. It's a reminder that even the most feared creatures are part of something bigger, the quiet architects of the natural world. But here's the truth we often forget. The crocodile is not something to conquer. It is something to respect. A fragment of a world untouched by time, where survival is measured not in years, but in ages. And when we stand at the river's edge, watching it watch us, we are reminded we are guests here, nothing more.